Growing up in Hinduism, I found myself drawn to various deities, from Lord Krishna, Goddess Durga, Lord Ganesha, Lord Hanuman, Lord Rama, at different stages of my life. But there was one deity which most of the people around me revered the most to and went for all their troubles and problems. But I, on the other hand, had trouble understanding him and knowing him to the fullest. The god at the same time being referred as the mightiest among gods made things even more mysterious and tough for me, since I had no grasp of him. It was none other than Lord Shiva. Well, there were many stories and references for me to paint a picture of all the other deities and connect to them, but when it came to Lord Shiva, there was so much to him that staying on the same page and understanding him was really hard for me. He appeared so mysterious and overwhelming to me, almost like how the scientists view dark matter and dark energy, essential, all-pervasive, but still beyond full comprehension. Starting with the clothing itself, while all the other deities are shown wearing some kind of jewelry and crown to glorify their persona, Lord Shiva has the most minimalistic and simple but very particular and specific form of clothing, with the addition of natural bodies that identify with his persona. Like Rudraksha beads, tiger skin, crescent moon on the head, snake coiled around neck, body smothered with ashes, Ganga flowing from his hairs, and a trident with damaru. Most of the elements talked about are symbolic and not to be taken literally. This shows the vast and enigmatic side of Lord Shiva with each element. For example, the tiger skin on which Lord Shiva sits is used as a metaphor to show someone who has conquered primal instincts like desires, anger, ego, and lust. The constant flow of river Ganga signifies pure wisdom and divine knowledge coming straight from the Godhead, distributed amongst the seekers to quench their thirst. As we go deeper into understanding Lord Shiva and his actions, things get even more interesting. Deities are generally seen fighting against asuras to maintain the cosmic order of the universe, which creates a clear distinction between good and evil. While most deities engage in some form of activity to uproot the evil, Lord Shiva is predominantly shown immersed in deep meditation. He stands above the duality of what good and evil are. His role in the cosmic order of things is not one of judgment and distinguishing good from evil, but something much more deeper. Its transcendence, transformation, its dissolution, which makes him revered by both sides. He isn't biased towards any one side just because of the side they're on. This makes the asuras, the evil forces, staunch worshippers of Lord Shiva, even if it's for selfish reasons. Still, Lord Shiva doesn't shy away from giving them their boon, even if it makes the evil forces much more powerful than the good. The boon is purely based on the devotion one has put into Lord Shiva. This makes things even more complicated. The whole idea that good is what God is and God being the ultimate good is thrown out of the window. In reality, if one truly observes, they'd realize that it's all natural. Regardless of how much good we see in the world, there's evil that can equally counter the good. But that's from a moral perspective. The laws of nature apply equally to all and are not biased towards anyone because he or she is morally right than the other. Nature rewards effort and lets time and karma take care of what happens once the action is executed. Lord Shiva is that absolute reality in which death, decay, evil, madness and chaos are equally a part of. Lord Shiva doesn't blur the line of good and evil. He shows that such a line never existed. He destroys such illusions of ours and thereby is referred as the destroyer. Lord Shiva stands for transformation, and transformation happens through destruction. Destruction of past beliefs, destruction of ego, destruction of past habits, destruction of whatever that hinders our progress, paying a path for evolution. Since we often cling to versions of ourselves built from memories, experiences and conditioning for a sense of identity, to evolve, you need to let go of the self you till now have been clinging on to. It needs to be destroyed to see yourself truly as you are. By not aligning yourself to your past, your beliefs are your desires. Lord Shiva is the presence that destroys what is not essential. He is the liberator. He clears our illusions, breaks the ego for the truth to shine through. He lets us see beyond appearances and represents self-realization. The opening of Lord Shiva's third eye is often dramatized to immense rage, leading to instant destruction. But in reality, it's the awareness which leads to clarity, and clarity which leads to focus, and it's this focus that destroys anything intervening, as well as that which is not real, from illusions to distractions to perception to ignorance. In the story of Samudra Manthan, when the gods and demons were eagerly waiting to receive Amrit, which is the nectar of immortality, from the churning of the ocean, each side had their own selfish reasons, but they were all taken aback and shocked when a deadly poison emerged instead. This poison threatened to destroy all of existence. In that moment of fear and confusion, it was Lord Shiva who stepped forward and drank the poison, the drink of death, in a place where everyone had gathered to drink the nectar of immortality. This decision of Lord Shiva came from a place of awareness and knowing what the self is capable of. Though other gods were powerful, they were not aware enough to truly know the self. They all were still chasing something. Lord Shiva, in the process, neither trembles in fear nor rejoices with pride. He is unmoved, aware, and present. While the whole story teaches us many lessons, Lord Shiva's role is special. He teaches that once you know the true self, what is bliss and what is suffering. Either way, you're unaffected, making sure that the game goes on. The pursuit of Amrit is in itself for the small mind. Lord Shiva teaches that the self is already sufficient. The reason why Lord Shiva is revered the most is quite evident by now. He is non-judgmental, grants boons quickly, he's detached yet compassionate. Ultimately, he is the all-encompassing consciousness of the universe. This brings us to Lord Shiva and his worship. Here too lies a vital and deeper understanding of the nature of reality. Lord Shiva stands out in the way he is worshipped by his devotees, while the worship of other deities is quite straightforward, at least on a visual level. From their images to their idols to their paintings, there's a sense of uniformity. In contrast, Lord Shiva's pictorial representation and the way he is worshipped in temples are entirely different. He is worshipped in the form of a lingam, a pillar-like structure that represents Shiva, also known as Purusha or pure consciousness, not the body, not the mind, not the senses, yet the seer of all. The base in the form of Yoni represents Shakti, also known as Prakriti, meaning that which gives form. The natural state of matter that is constantly changing, evolving, adapting, and is the source of all transformation. The union of these two forces, Shiva and Shakti, or Purusha and Prakriti, or pure consciousness and nature, is what constitutes existence. While consciousness as of now remains a vague concept to be fully understood, nature on the other hand is experienced through varying levels of awareness, which Prakriti expresses from a stone, an ant, a dog, a lion, to a human and millions of other species on this planet. It is the ever-changing aspect of reality, and we are essentially that point where consciousness and nature have unified and become conscious of themselves, where a species is aware of the awareness it possesses. Our reality is nothing but the manifestation of these two forces, creation and destruction, which together form the cosmic dance of Lord Shiva, the Tandava. Tandav is the rhythm through which the universe operates. The universe is nothing but a vast dance floor where creation, preservation and destruction continuously unfold. From the Big Bang to supernova, to black holes drifting through space-time, to the collision of neutron stars, the birth of life, our evolution, ocean waves are the movement of electrons. All are expressions of the cosmic dance of Lord Shiva. We are merely a medium, a single step in this grand choreography. It's fascinating how this parallels quantum physics, where particles are not solid but wave fields in constant motion, unpredictable, existing in realms of multiple probabilities. The more one understands Lord Shiva, the closer one moves towards the nature of reality and truth. The journey to understand him is endless, an ever-unfolding path that cannot be concluded. More than a deity, Lord Shiva is the primordial state of existence itself. Lord Shiva is a persona that echoes the truth in the Upanishads and Vedas. He is the truth in the Upanishads and Vedas personified. He doesn't do anything, yet everything happens because of him. He is the truth, he is the thought, he is the space that arises between thoughts. He is life, he is in action and in inaction. He is in silence, he is in sound. He is the light, he is the shadow. He is the witness, untouched by joy or sorrow, yet the source of both. In knowing him, one sees there is no another. He is all that is, was or will be. He is Lord Shiva.